While chopping down a tree, a girl accidentally destroyed a squirrel's home. The little creature was thrown onto the grass by the impact and struggled to crawl, clearly injured. Seeing that the squirrel's hind legs seemed to be broken, the girl felt deep remorse for what she had done. Without hesitation, she found a cardboard box and carefully placed the injured squirrel inside. The tiny animal looked at her with pitiful eyes as if pleading for help. Touched by its helplessness, the kind-hearted girl decided to take responsibility. This simple act of kindness would later change her life in an unexpected way. The vet confirmed that the squirrel had suffered a serious fracture and needed surgery. Fortunately, the operation was successful, and with proper care, the squirrel would recover. To save on unnecessary costs, the girl took the squirrel home to nurse it back to health. Despite its injuries, the squirrel had a huge appetite and never stopped eating. In a way, its accident turned into a blessing. To ensure proper healing, the girl fed it fresh milk daily, along with a variety of fruits and snacks. She even built a climbing structure in her room to help the little one regain strength. Whenever she called, the squirrel would eagerly drag its injured leg and rush to her side. As days passed, the girl found herself growing attached to the little creature. Under her loving care, the squirrel's leg gradually healed. It loved playing on her bed, releasing all the pent-up energy from its recovery period. However, it still clung to the girl like a baby, often nibbling on her clothes for comfort, as if seeking the warmth of a mother. It even refused to sleep unless it was snuggled inside her clothes. One day, the girl introduced the squirrel to her cat. While it's natural for cats to hunt small animals, the cat merely observed for a few seconds before deciding not to attack. Sensing its special status, the squirrel began teasing the cat. The poor cat, knowing it was no match for this spoiled little creature, simply chose to walk away. Their hilarious interactions made the girl laugh out loud. Eventually, the squirrel made a full recovery. Knowing it would have to return to the wild one day, the girl began taking it outside to adapt to its natural environment. The squirrel seemed to sense their impending separation. On the day of release, the girl fed the squirrel one last apple. Though reluctant to part ways, she knew it was the right thing to do. The little creature climbed up a tree but remained there for a long time, as if waiting for her to leave before shedding its tears. The next morning, the girl discovered pine cones mysteriously appearing on her balcony. At first, she thought a neighbor was playing a prank. But after looking around, she saw no one. Then, more pine cones appeared. Curious, she looked up and spotted the squirrel on a tree, dropping them from above. From that day on, the little squirrel continued bringing pine cones as a token of gratitude for saving its life. Every day, the girl found a pile of pine cones at her doorstep. Touched by its loyalty, she built a small shelter in her yard so the squirrel could visit anytime. The little creature often returned to eat, lounge on her shoulder, and bask in the love she gave. Their bond, forged through kindness, blossomed into a beautiful friendship. This heartwarming story is a true testament to the harmony that can exist between humans and animals.